same time, they are what make the Bombonera so unique. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself. And he has stuck at it. And I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Fabinho. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Goretzka. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Sané. And here's Havertz. Sané, and Sané! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Played towards the other side. Santos. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Havertz. Gnabry has it in a wide position. Gnabry plays it in. Goretzka. Germany have... And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Danilo. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Raum. Musiala. Havertz. That is good strength. Now it's Gnabry. Out to the left it goes. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Havertz. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Calmly anticipates. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Havertz. Sane. Musiala. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Lobbed in behind. Nubel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bremer cuts it out. Danilo. Santos moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kimmich. Havertz. And it's Goretzka. And the shot's on here. Sane has a go! Santos. Esteval. Santos. And here's Rafinha. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nubel, long ball by the goalkeeper. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Raum cuts out the pass. Goretzka. Raum. Wirtz. And it's played forward. Santos. Danilo. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. And here's Rafinha. Danilo with the cross. And that was very necessary. They've played it short. And it's Fabinho. Fabinho! Oh, bang on target. Sane. Wirtz. Sane. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what's he got in mind? Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Schlotterbeck. Germany going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rafinha on a strong run down the right. Cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Sane. Rafinha. Fabinho gets over and intercepts. Rafinha! Oh, another save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vids. Bremer. Brazil are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And they've got a throw. Goretzka does really well to win the ball there. Santos. Chance here to counter. Schlotterbeck. That's really well manoeuvred. Wirtz. Musiala. Goretzka. Oh, good spread. Now it's Sané. Sané flings it across. That's been won straight back. Kimmich.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. Goretzka. Gnabry. Rudiger. Wirtz. And it's played forward. Wirtz. Played out to the right. Sané. Sané has a goal! Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Santos. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Raum. Gnabry. Wirtz. Schlotterbeck. Played towards the front line. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Physical challenge. Goretzka, ambitious ball here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That has been knocked clear. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Bremer forwards and with intent. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's come loose. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes aim forwards. Musiala, Goretzka, Rudiger, Raum, gently done. Bremer getting this one clear, out to the right. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Moved on forwards. Santos. Back when it goes. That's very neat. And here's Vinicius. Chance! It's a loose ball. And it's Danilo. are a few waiting for it. Danilo with the cross. And here's Rafinha. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Santos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing, showing good feet. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius, chance to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Picks it up out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Rafinha. Danilo. That's good play.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Raul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Santos out to the right. And it's Danilo. Great run on the overlap here. Danilo with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior, oh, cracking ball. Gnabry. Vids. Havertz. Vids. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rafinha, and here's Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. And he welcomes it in. That's good defending, very good defending. Santos. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Santos. Spread out to the left. Played in by Santos. Big chance! He can get that clear. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Sané. And the shot! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Santos chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Guimaraes. Sane. Fabinho does really well to win the ball there. Sane. Havertz. Gnabry. Raum. 30 minutes gone. He's in plenty of space here. And back out it comes. Here come Brazil on the counter. Esteval. Now it's Rafinha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Goretzka. He's in a great position here. Goretzka's delivery. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Danilo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Musiala. Sane, oh, good spread. Now it's Kimmich. Now the cross. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Raum makes the interception. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafinha with the short one. Played in by Santos. Overhit and out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. Gnabry. Goretzka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gnabry. Goretzka. Rudiger. Forward it goes. And it's Sane. And he cuts out the supply. Havertz. Goretzka. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And here's the chance to counter. He's through here. He has found the way through. Oh, that is a shot at goal! Raul. Gnabry. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's cut it out. Goretzka. And here's Gnabry. Musiala. Goretzka. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Esteval. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Sane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Throw in. Musiala. Well read, nice interception. Looking to break at pace. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's going to go a long way. Musiala. Wirtz. And he's picked out Havertz! Esteval. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, this is and he's had a shot! Sane. And it's Sane. Now it's Wirtz. Sane. It's a promising position. Sane. Wirtz. Now here's the delivery. And they've got rid. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Gnabry was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Danilo charging forward down that flank. Gnabry. Rudiger. Wirtz. Havertz is onto it in a flash. Marquinhos. Santos. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Can he latch onto this? He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's been drilled in. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Vinicius Junior. Musiala. Rudiger. Rudiger, played over towards the opposite flank. Ball is over the line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala. Schlotterbeck. Aim forwards. And here's Havertz. Out towards the flank. That is lovely. Kimmich. It's Goretzka! And the first 45 minutes. Well, plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that's well seen too. Esteban. Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. Brown with the clearance. That's a throw. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Kimmich can get it clear. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. Kimmich attempts a clearance. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Gnabry. And reclaimed it in a trice. Goretzka shifted upfield. Gnabry. Good take. Can he finish? It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Musiala. Kimmich. Kimmich, gently done. Santos. Havertz. No, again there's no way through. That's tidy. Havertz. He's got away. Cleared without complication. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bremer. Gnabry. Goretzka. Kimmich. Sane has a look. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Santos. Santos picks it up now. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Danilo. Cross goes in there. Danilo has failed to find anyone. Nice control. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sané clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Cross to the back post. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ederson sends that a long way. Wirtz. Rudiger. Goretzka, and it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bremer. Fabinho. Rudiger did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they can counter here. Havertz. Oh, he's in! And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Sané. Sané climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Back into the middle. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wirtz. Moved on forwards. Now it's Sané. He's found the way. Sané! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Sané can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. And here's Canabry. And here's Havertz. And a chance! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gnabry. Vitz.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
That could spell... And Sonny! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Lovely bit of skill. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Fabinho. Santos. Plays it across. Up he goes! Oh, it's come loose. Kimmich. Sané. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Santos. Lovely feet. Fabinho. 60 minutes played. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's really well cleared. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Great difference. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Right back in the game!
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving the ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Sané. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes gets good distance on it. Hoisted in. That's an excellent interception. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Musiala. Goretzka. Raum. And here's Gnabry. And he's heaved it away. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bremer, gently done. Estevan. Out to the left it goes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. Raum elects to cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schlotterbeck. And it's Gnabry. Raum, and it's lofted through here. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Rafinha. Bremer. Raum cuts out the pass. Wirtz. Raum. Marquinhos gets it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Raum. Oh, nice touch. Played down the flank. That's not going far. Turns and goes back. Wirtz. Ooh, a delicate chip through. No, it's come to nothing. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer, aim forwards. Wirtz. Havertz. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. It's a good run down the right. That looks a good cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. Wins the duel this time. And he's there to get it away. Bremer have it back and can go again. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil have a free kick. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Musiala getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. That's a throw. And it's Sané. Havertz. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Vids. Kimmich. Sané. Now it's Sané. Very nicely done. Kimmich. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he thumps it clear. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Wirtz. Goretzka. Over to the left. Can he deliver? It's run loose here. Gets it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goretzka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Havertz. Sané. Oh, he's bustling. Here's a chance. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Kimmich. Musiala. Kimmich. Now it's Wirtz. Sané. Oh, sweet feet. Does really well there, strong defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Excellent. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bremer. Santos. Santos, and that's aimed into the middle. Kimmich. Sané. Wirtz played out towards the right wing. Kimmich. And here's Sané. Santos does really well to win the ball there. Santos. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out wide. Santos makes the interception. That's really well manoeuvred. And Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Santos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Esteval. Rafinha. Great work on the overlap. And the ball's come loose here. And another try! Could be dangerous. In he goes again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Wins the duel this time. Esteval. Rafinha. Decent chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Rafinha goes short. So who's he picking out? Musiala gets it clear. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Danilo with the cross. Wirtz. Schlotterbeck. Musiala. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely bit of skill. Wirtz. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Deftly away. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gnabry, who's set up one goal so far. Rudiger. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Realm. This is gone, that's a foul.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Santos aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Schlotterbeck. Sane. Kimmich. Oh, there's a probing ball. Havertz. Now he's off and running. Santos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Gnabry. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Wirtz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ederson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Schlotterbeck. Moved on forwards. Wirtz. Kimmich. Sané. Kimmich. Sané. Kimmich. Wirtz. Musiala. And here's Sané. Kimmich. Musiala. And here's Sané. Fabinho. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Schlotterbeck. Musiala. Goretzka. And it's played forward. Raum. That's really well manoeuvred.
Wirtz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Guimaraes knocks it out wide. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. Havertz. Musiala. Schlotterbeck. Musiala. Aim forwards. Santos, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Santos. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Raum. That's been drilled forward. And that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha out to the right. He is through. Goes for a shot! Only partially clear. Shoots! Rafinha played out towards the right wing. A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. Gets it away. Sané. Well, they could break here. Kimmich. Sané. Now it's Havertz. Realm. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Santos. Marquinhos. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Driving forward. Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão à venda no Salão do Estádio.